Happy Friday, Roanchar Ranchers. Hope everybody had a wonderful week. We were out on the second pasture with Louie. And he is doing much better this week. As you can see, he is walking much better. And I did take his boots off because he kept throwing them off. So, decided just to let it go. And he has been doing well. And he has been, oh, now he's trotting. And he's been eating well. Sorry, trying to traverse a creek. And I think they're heading up to the fourth pasture. So he already ate his dinner. And now he's heading up. So it is a beautiful evening here, and it's supposed to get a little colder, but he has a nice winter coat right now starting, so he's nice and fluffy. It's hard to see on the video, but I think his vitamin E and his nerve boost that I have given him has started to really have a positive effect. He still has his leg shakes, but he's not shaking his head as much. So for me, that's a win. You know, I'm to the point now that as long as I feel that he's comfortable, which I think he is right now, I'm just going to let him be. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of stuff with the medication. If the nerve boost and the vitamin E is working, then that's what we're going to go with. He's eating well, and I don't want that to change since we are going into winter. He even trotted in for dinner today, which he hadn't done in a little bit. So he rolled and then he trotted in. So I know he's feeling good, and you know, that's what it's all about. So I'm not going to keep kind of sweating and fussing about every little thing with him. He like I said, as long as he's happy and content, that's all that I care about. And just be happy with how he is, because I think he's happy with how he is too. Valerie, thank you. Yes, he has put on a lot of muscle this summer. He's been going up on the fourth pasture. Actually, all the boys have been going up on the fourth pasture, and yeah, he's really enjoyed it. So thank you. But we are going to, I've said this numerous times, I am going to start working with him on, you know, on other things that he may like doing tricks and giving him a purpose. And he did like the training that we did. Hi, buddy. He did like the training that we did this year, and he did really, really well. So I think that we are going to not do training in that way, but we're going to do some other work with him, meaning teaching him some tricks and just giving his mind something to do. I think it's really important to keep their mind fresh, and for different horses that means different things. And I think for him, he needs to keep his mind active, or else his body starts to kind of take over the mind instead of the mind controlling the body. And what I mean by that is his anxiety and some other things that happen with him. So I'm going to start doing some things with him, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys, and he'll like it. But other than that, he is doing very, very well. And whatever happened last week, you know, it's in the past, and we're just going to move forward from it and not dwell on it. So that's Louie enjoying life out on the second pasture. So we're going to take a walk back to the barn and go see Apollo and Ellie. So while we're walking back, I just want to remind everybody that for the month of October, Eat Your Feelings Bakery is doing a fundraiser for us. So they're in West Seneca, New York, and if you go and see them and purchase something, and they'll have a little donation jar there. So head out there. They have tons of yummies. They've got donuts, they've got brownies, they've got cupcakes, cookies, pretty much anything that you can think of. They are open on Saturdays and Sundays. So you have a chance this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, to go and get some yummies and support them and support Louie, Ellie, and Apollo. It's really cool that they chose us. So go out and support them and support us and get some yummy treats. We're almost there. So one of the things that I've been looking into with Louie, and actually all of the horses, is energy work. So that is one of the things that I want to work on with Louie, and see if that will help him kind of ease the tension that he has, and just to learn a little bit more about it. I've always believed that horses are able to communicate in various ways, and they really do feel off of people's energy. And if, you know, I'm able to understand that maybe a little more, maybe I can help even more by doing so. So I'm going to start doing some research and education on that. Just me, guys. And we'll see where that goes. Hi, Al. Valerie, what about a beach ball or something similar? I can try that. I wouldn't want to, you know, obviously leave it in the pasture, but yeah, you know, something that would stimulate an enrichment. But that's a really good idea to see, to try and get a ball or a large ball or something that he and everybody else can play with. Definitely. So Ellie is doing really well. As you can see, she had a very nice roll today. I think today was rolling day because, like I said, Louie rolled, Chase rolled, Roni rolled, and Charlie, I didn't see him roll, but he is filthy. So apparently it was a nice enough day for everybody to roll. So Ellie, I started another training challenge. Like I mentioned before, I did a training challenge with Louie in April, and April and May, or was it June and July? Whatever it was, I honestly don't remember. And though he won a week, if you remember, I am doing the same thing with Ellie and Apollo. So we started off the first week with catching, and Ellie is awesome to catch. All you have to do is call her name and she comes to you. So no problems there. And Apollo is pretty much the same. You don't have to do a whole lot to catch him. So they're super easy to catch. This week, we are working on forequarters and hindquarter yields. So that I'll be working on this weekend, in addition to leading. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping. Thanks, Melody. That'd be great. Oop, you're fine, baby. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting with the forequarter and the hindquarter yields with Ellie, obviously, because of her visual impairment. But I'm almost positive that she understands G and Ha. So if she understands that the way that I think she does, then I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be easy to translate that into forequarter and hindquarter yields, at least the forequarter. Hindquarter we'll have to see, but definitely the forequarter, if she understands G and Ha, we'll be good to go. Cause, you know, obviously I don't want to scare her. And, you know, with the visual impairment, we have to adjust things a little bit. I haven't told, I haven't let it out that Ellie is visually impaired. So, so we'll see. I don't know if they watch me or, watch the live feeds or anything, but it's going to be interesting. But she's doing really, really well. She, you know, she looks beautiful, other than being a little muddy. And she obviously has her fly mask still on. We're going to keep that on for as long as we can, because she likes having it on. And it helps with her eyes. So Apollo is doing really well. His hoof is doing well. He doesn't have his boot on right now because I haven't put it back on him. I did keep it on all day when we had the torrential rain here, just to make sure that it wasn't getting too wet or anything. The other thing that I did start doing was working on picking up both of their feet. Ellie was more receptive to having her hind feet picked up than Apollo was. Apollo's fine with touching his back legs. It's the picking up part that he starts to kick a little. So it's a work in progress. I knew that. But little by little, and with the training challenge, hopefully that will help as well. But his leg is doing very well. His hoof is doing well. And I'm really happy with that. It's really dried out nicely. You know, he still has that giddy up in his step. That's not gonna get any better because of whatever happened to him. But so be it. I do want to say that I think that the transformation is complete. He has filled out very, very nicely. I am incredibly pleased. Hi, buddy. I am incredibly pleased with the weight that he's at right now going into winter. So I am saying that his transformation from being the skeleton that he was when he came in here to now, he's at optimal weight for me. So I'm excited. It's, you know, I was worried that if winter and the coldness hit early that he wasn't going to be ready to go. And he's ready to go. So he's our little fighter. He has got some serious gumption. He wasn't going to let anything stand in his way of getting healthy again. So I'm super, super proud of him. He's done really, really well. The one thing that I wanted to ask you guys is, how interested are you? Thanks, Melody. How interested are you guys in knowing what breed Apollo actually is? Because I would love to know. But what do you guys think? Would you be interested in knowing what breed he is? Like officially knowing what breed he is, not like guessing? Because I still say that he's got some Frisian in him. Even all filled out, I think that he is possibly a Frisian Percheron cross. But what do you guys think? Would you guys be interested in me doing a DNA test and finding out what he actually is? Valerie says yes. Melody, what do you think? Would you be interested? Or anybody else who's watching? So some people are jumping on right now. What we're talking about is, how interested would you be in knowing what... Lori says yes. Melody says yes. All right, guys. What we're talking about is if you're interested in knowing what breed Apollo actually is. So if you just jumped on, let me know if you're interested in it, and I will, if a lot of you guys are, I will look into DNA testing and what has to happen for it. I know some other rescues that have done that with their horses to get a definite determination on what breed the horse is. Let's do it. Yes. All right. So I will look into it more and try and figure out. I think there's two places. One is UC Davis, and I can't remember the other one. I'll have to look it up again. Berkeley? Berkeley maybe? Anyway, I'll look it up, I'll find out, and then I'll figure out what we need to do to find out what breed he actually is. I think with one of them, you have to get a hair sample that has the root intact. Don't ask me how you do that, but hey, you know, I'll figure it out one way or another. Obviously, you have to pull it out, but I don't know how much or anything like that. But I will definitely get more information and figure out how to do a DNA test to figure out what he actually is. Because I'm super interested in to know. He's really the first, like the other ones, like Gabby. You could kind of tell, you know, what she is she was a Morgan Clydesdale cross. But him, I don't know. There's too many variations and too many. Some people say this and some people say that. So I really want to know what the heck he is. So yes, I will move forward with that. All right, guys. That's really it for this week. I'll keep you updated with what is going on with my research on that. And that's really it for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Try to enjoy it if you're in Western New York, because the temperature is supposed to go down next week, like highs of 40s. So go out there and enjoy some this weekend if you can. And try and enjoy the leaves too. Out here, it was very, very windy yesterday. And yep, I will keep you guys updated, Melody. Yep, most definitely. Whatever I find out, and yes, always. I like to keep you guys very much updated. Yeah, so go out and enjoy the leaves as you can. Out here by us, the leaves have kind of fallen off the trees because it was pretty windy yesterday. So, and I guess it's supposed to be windy a little bit tomorrow too. So, anyway, enjoy yourselves. I'll keep you guys updated on what I find out, and we will definitely talk next week. Be well, Roncha Ranchers.